What if you could design your entire future brick by brick, just like an architect? Okay? Imagine waking up every day and the life that you intentionally built for you. Everything that you seek is inside of you. And we're going to try to dive in a little bit deep about that particular topic, about some ideas and some skills that I have developed throughout my career, and some skills that Ray has developed through his. Everybody's going to be different, kind of like a niche of business. Every single idea that you have is different from the others. We're going to target that today. All right, guys? So, with that being said, Ray, what
Hey,
if you could
what?
design your life brick by brick? You have, but tell us, you're inspirational.
So look, it might sound a little cliche, right? It might sound a little cliche. But God has a gift for you, and you truly, right? We all have different things that we're good at, right? I would look at what you're good at. For me, I was good in sales. I wasn't necessarily good at building a car, making a house. I wasn't good at certain particular things, right? I'm more good at financing, and I'm good at credit. I'm good at building a business. You could give me a business, I could give you a projection, I can give you where to go, right? If I had to choose to start all over, wake up the next day, I don't have any more money, and I am broke, right? The first thing I would do is potentially get a job. For some of you, that might be the option. I may get a job. I may get a high paying job with a major skill set. I may go into life insurance. I may become an attorney. But if you notice, every skill set that I consider a major is a good 7 years worth of experience until you become an expert. I want you to listen to those things. Even if I start a business, it's still a 7 year projection. You still have to see the long-term vision. You can't be a day-by-day person. You got to know that each day is just building that one brick at a time, one brick at a time, one brick at a time, to create the big overall picture, to get the vision that I want, right? To manifest the beautiful things, right, Vinny? What beautiful things that you want, right? Like we want so many different things, but we don't. We want it like this. We want it as a quick. We want it as a quick, rich scheme. We'll join things like Pi, Erica, right? I'm not gonna name actual businesses. I'm gonna just call it Pi, Erica. And then there's other ones like, I don't know, what's the 808?
808?
808.
What do you mean by 808?
It
Oh,
away.
gotcha.
Anyways, right? Like, look, I want you guys to know it's not. Look, I want you to actually grab
What
a
is,
skill set.
what is the mindset and skill a person like you went through to develop that toughness, that resilience, right?
I didn't.
Every
I
single
didn't.
day grinding nonstop. So what makes you you? What turned the key in your mind and say, I got to change who I am and leave something behind so I could grow? Tell me.
That's a very excellent question. Look, like I told you, if I had told you my first job was at the Lego store and I got fired in 3 days, right?
Really?
You wouldn't believe it.
No,
You wouldn't believe it.
I want you
You
to
wouldn't
tell me
believe it.
that story.
Yeah, I would. You wouldn't know. I got fired because I couldn't read the schedule. Look at as simple as that. But as simple as that, Lego store won't hire you. As little as that, Lego store won't hire you, right? Think about that. You need to know the basics. You got to know how to read the schedule. How are you going to get on time?
True. True.
Right? You want to
Oh, didn't read the schedule and got fired. That must have been tough though. What situation, huh?
Yeah, I just got a new job. Like when it comes to the basics, you can get them like this. So next thing you know, I'm in another journey, right? New Balance. I got one in pest control. I thought pest control. That's when I had the aspirations of starting a pest control business. And I was like, this is it. I'm going to be rich off of this. And this is who I'm going to be. Really said that. I really thought that. If I told you my work experience, I figured it out real quick that I wasn't going to have a job. I figured that out for myself, right? That's not what my skill sets were for. I had also went to ADT and quit in 2 weeks. You wouldn't think about it,
So
but
working
I
for
was.
someone wasn't on your goals at all.
What was that?
Working for someone on a paycheck wasn't in your goals at all. Like you didn't want that.
It just didn't make sense to me in the very start. So for some of you, it might make sense to you. You might need that structure. You have to have that day by day because you have a child or you have a mother or a sister or someone in the family that you're taking care of, right? They are dependent on you, so you can't just stop something, right? And just develop a new skill set. Everybody has excuses. There's others that won't stop that themselves from achieving something great. So I started out in these humble beginnings. If I told you before that, I lived in Indiana in a racist county. It wasn't easy. Like I witnessed different things. I had counselors call me stupid. People's perception wasn't my reality. I'm authentically sharing my life to you so you can see that no, it wasn't all perfect. It didn't just shoot and skyrocket. It didn't go parabolic and just overnight. It took a series of events where I just said it's going to happen because I said it is, right? But I also read the books. I put the time in.
So how important is reading now and before? Like, what's the comparison there? Like, so to develop a great mentality like yours, you're telling our viewers to read books, develop a sharper skill. Like,
if you read
I remember
Twilight
you telling
Zone,
me about your life coach that he transformed your life in a way that you couldn't think possible. So dive in deep a little bit more into that area.
so look, there goes into different areas. When you think about reading books, right? If you read Twilight or Harry Potter, you may get inspired, but that's about it. You might not learn how to start a business or do credit or have major skills for the market, right? You need to understand what it is we're trying to accomplish here, right? What is your overall goal to reading? If you want to have a good relationship, there is a book for that. If you want to entertain yourself with a book like you do with television, there's a book for that. There is a book for everything that you could think imaginable. If you want to learn a new language, if you want to have longer memory, if you want to figure out like what health issues you have, there is a book for these things, right? Now, Benny, right? Like when you and I started out reading, we weren't reading the most exciting books. We were reading Black's Law Dictionary. We were reading the dictionary to understand terms.
Ooh.
And to understand how it applies to us.
From somebody
right?
who shift from not liking to read books straight to law books, what a headache
And
that was.
Like I said, I came from very humble beginnings, ADT, very first job, Indiana prior to that, and I didn't just shoot up overnight. It was a good, let's say, from the moment I graduated high school, I did maybe 2 years of college, and then I did maybe 4 years of workforce, and I never had a job again. I went into developing myself. I went into development courses. I became an investor. I grabbed a major skill. I learned how to read charts when it came to investing. I understood what different fundamental analysis that I needed to look at to make happen, right? I understood what time frames things would go parabolic for different investments when it came to crypto. I understood there was a certain time period with those things. And then I had found out that, like, even then, I didn't want to be on a screen all day looking at charts all day. It got very exhausting. Made a lot of good money. It was great. That was one of my biggest breakthroughs, was investing. I had made good money. And then I let all that go for a new journey, which was getting into financial structures, understanding what life insurance advisors do and what type of people we are looking for that have a certain licenses, like a 7 series license.
So you have developed your mindset in the financial world a little bit different, right? Like you could have taken any route. You could have taken work a 9 to 5 job, right? Become let's say become an accountant. You could have become just a regular little business owner, mom and pop store, but you chose finance. What led your curiosity? What sparked in your head saying, I do not want to work for somebody. I have to be financial literacy. I have to become more financial literacy. What drove you? What inspired you? What brought you into this game? Since like financial is now your key goal in success, health, wealth, everything.
Well, if you want to learn about how to get money, you need to know how the money works. So to become financially literate, it has to be important to you. Some things are more important to you than actually learning how to be financially literate, right? You have goals that might be taking care of your family, taking care of a loved one. There are certain things that you hold at a higher priority for your time. Okay, that's great. Somebody that holds something like this to transform their families' lives has a different priority. They put it at a much higher rate because they see the world differently, right? They envision themselves into the scenario, right? And I want you to see that when you get into these discovery, right? I want you to discover. I keep going back to the YouTube and all that other stuff while I got into investing. There was another key moment and I got into personal development. I didn't just read all the time, but one thing I understood it was to be accountable. A lot of things happened in my life where I was like, that's it. I don't want to live like this anymore. And wow, that can really change a person's life when you're like, I don't want to live like this anymore.
Yeah, that hit me too. Like at a certain point in my life, I will share in a brief moment, but at that point in my life, something hit me that I had to change. I had to develop a different mindset, become a different person, left pieces of me behind so I'm able to grow into something better. But keep on going.
Yeah. Look, there's different ways of explaining this journey to you, and it's not always been easy, right? It's not easy for anyone. But taking accountability and responsibility is a big key in the game. And that's what I learned about development. When I said I don't want to live like this anymore, and I made a difference, and I said, this is not how I will look at my life. This is not how I will look at my life anymore. It's over. I will shift this perspective. It is not their fault. I could have done something different, right? Now, that's not for everybody. Some people can't stomach being wrong, that they would rather be right and suffer. Life is suffering. Life is abundant. Choose your suffering and choose your abundance.
Good personal development there. Man. Very interesting, the topic of the mind and how it could literally guide us to getting anything that we want, right? Most people live in a house built by circumstances. Now, imagine if you could envision or design the mansion for your own vision, right? So envision, if anything that you can envision and you can feel, close your eyes, you can feel, envision, think ahead, you plan it and you build it. That's the same thing with any aspect on your life. That's kind of like what changed for me, right? Little book called the Bible with tons of principles that apply to any circumstances of my life, and I bet life of a lot of other people. So many principles that will get that little person inside of you, okay? Bring it on the outside, making sure that it just, I'll just say this, right? I'll just say one quote from a guy that didn't like to read, from a guy that didn't like to study as much, and now we're quoting different people, me and Ray, because that's how we change, we transformed our lives. Like, we don't sit around and just scroll down on TikTok. I mean, we post. A lot of people who share content, right? They don't have time to look at other people's content. They post. We don't consume, we post, right? I love our viewers. I love everybody that supports us. We try to share as much valuable information as we can. But let's go off with this quote. Benjamin Franklin. If you empty your purse into your mind will fill your purse with gold. Now sit with that for a little bit and think about it. A lot of us, right, Ray, we go through our lives and we don't think about personal development, about getting a coach. Ray actually already gave me a lot of coaching in a lot of different aspects in my life. I am very grateful for him in doing so. And it's just a transformation that allows you to step to the next level. You can no longer be that person that plays video games, that watches TV, that is being consumed by media like the news. It drains whatever you have. So if you're ready to build something better, you have to start consuming good content. You have to start transforming your mindset in a way that everything that you see, everything around your house is just things that you want to do and that you want to be, right? I don't want to have a book here about SpongeBob if that's not going to give me any benefit at all. I want to have books of whatever I want to pursue my career in.
Whatever.
So for you, Ray, now that you're reading all these books about finance, you have changed your mindset so much that I want people to see how that personal development, to hear from you, a person that lost his job, right, because he couldn't look at a schedule, but now you are this successful businessman that's standing right in front of me with time on your hands to be able to appear on this podcast, which I appreciated, by the way. Thank you so much, kind sir. Share a little bit more.
Well, look, when it came to like picking the first things, right? Picking the first things that we're going to do for business. Look, if you're a person with not many skills, then it's not difficult in a sense. If you're really just good at cooking, open up a restaurant. Try to franchise it. Buy more real estate with the franchise, right? There's so many different ways that you can go about it. For me, per se, I got with a lot of different people. We put our money together. That's what we did. We decided to put our money together and hire experts to get us where we want. We have a team of us that are successful, that we are good at our own individual skill sets, put it together, got a bunch of money together, and did something with it.
I'm one of them, so I know what he's talking about for sure.
We could go all day about it, right? We could go what you could do when you raise capital, right? One of the few things that we got into is collections, right? Going for collection agency. It's crazy. We got I'm here telling you about credit, but I got collections, and the person that you'd be hurting with these things is the person with the collection. You would think, you listen to someone, right? It's not financial.
It's not financial. Oh,
Fine.
question: are we still alive on TikTok?
We're here all day, all night. We got 6.5K hearts.
Really?
Yeah, we got.
That isn't your girlfriend giving you hearts, is it?
No. Someone else.
Which I love, by the way. As many hearts as you can.
No, it's an ish.
Oh, nice.
An ish. And my girlfriend.
Love it. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. I was just joking. I love you guys.
He
I love you guys.
said,
I love you.
and they said his fingers hurt. Hey, look, FYP, comments for the TikTok. Now, for the YouTube, please subscribe, and comment. Say some good positive stuff, man. We want to know what you guys got going on. We want to figure it out, right? We want to know what it is that's going on in your life. We want to see what we can contribute to, right? Look, we don't have to be on here, right? At some point, we won't be on here. This is because we have the time to do it. We're like, you know what, Vinny? We have so much time on our hands. Let's make an audience and let's contribute to the community and make a difference.
I agree.
For a good 6 months to a year. We'll revisit it every 6 months to a year. This is for you, the people. And we love you all. Thank you for the ones that have made a contribution to us, because we made one right back to them. Thank you for everyone on this journey that got us here. It is a very amazing moment, and I cherish it every single moment of the way. It's surreal, It's real surreal. Look. What is it? But there's so many different things that you can do, right? You don't have to necessarily raise capital. You don't. If you want to become, look, I'll give you another one. I give you another business idea. Very valid, right? Say, you know what car insurances do? Say when someone gets in a car accident and they're like, oh, okay, I need a piece for this car, right? You know what the manufacturing company will go get that piece for and sell it to the actual, mechanic? It'll be like a bumper that costs $10 and they'll sell it for $1,000. You see what I'm saying here? Something that costs. So
every business idea, it's a different. Every business idea, again, idea comes from a different mindset that people might have, because not everybody's going to have that same niche, right? Like, you're into finance, I might maybe into speaking, the other person wants to be a teacher, educational. So still though, financial literacy is key. Doesn't matter if you're working a 9 to 5, you want to be able to manage your money properly so you could build that future, yes, but still the right mindset, that spirituality coming together with success is important to you. I heard from you a while back. So a little bit of that spiritual journey that you have to overcome and to develop, breaking those fears.
Look, I can't give you everything, man. No, I'm joking. So one of the few things that you can do to overcome fears is right. The other side of fear is happiness. Get over it. Whatever you're creating in that moment, get over it. I don't know what else to tell you. It is not that complicated. You make it more complicated. The more complicated it is, the more excuses you are making. And look, that's why I didn't get into life coaching. I can be a fantastic life coach because I can call you out your bullshits, right? It just doesn't work. It is what it is. Restore integrity. Master restoring integrity. I didn't show up. That's powerful. I did that to you. Oh, wow. I'm aware, but thank you for sharing. I acknowledge you. Live with other human beings. Be with them. If you want to get on the other side of fear, get out of your own way. Just get out.
Do not sit around and watch SpongeBob. Do not sit around and watch TV. That's just it tells a vision that you do not want to go into. You want to be able to create your own vision.
No, I want to say that this is much bigger than all that. Like, I can't. It's a self journey for whoever, wherever you are at in the journey. Enjoy it. If you're miserable, enjoy being miserable. Enjoy the suffering. Because no matter what, you are suffering in life. You're getting the six pack, you're suffering, but you're enjoying the suffering. That's what I mean. Choose your suffering. Choose. Choose wisely.
Actually really good. Choose your suffering. So meaning, doesn't matter what situation you're in, you're choosing to be in that situation. Did I get that right?
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah. Look,
That.
it's not easy.
Choose your suffering.
I get it. It's not easy. It wasn't meant to be easy. You're supposed to live a life. You're supposed to be a human being. You're supposed to be being with other humans. You have to be in this universe. You have to learn the hermetic laws. You have to learn the principles. What are your principles? So if you don't have any principles, it says a lot about you as a person. Yes. Please understand that. This is not to be offensive to anyone. This is not meant to put you down. This is just meant to be an experience for you and join a different journey and a different perspective.
I feel that. And a thing that I say as well is a lot of people say that they want to do great things. They want to do this, they want to do that, they want to have this dream home. However, usually when I ask them, can you show me your goals? What do you want to do? Where you want to be? What house do you want to get? How much money do you want to have in your bank account? What do you want to do for your family? You know, do you have a list of goals written down? And a simple thing I recommend everybody if they want to change that mindset for all those spiritual laws is let me see. Grab yourself a little notebook and start writing your ideas, because a little empty notebook could be more valuable than any other book in the world because it holds your greatest ideas. And some of them might come to life and you might become a billionaire. Some of them might not, because you're going to move on. Every day is a new day. You're creating new ideas, but you usually fixate with a few that are good ones and you keep on pushing them forward. Very important, writing everything down, laws, everything, and go over your little book, go over your notebook, whatever you're doing to write down your goals. That is the only way to step to the next level, right? Don't think like, oh yeah, I'll remember. Your mind plays tricks on you. Sometimes you'll say, yeah, I'll remember this. Like right now, I wanted to write down what you told me about the change and I forgot. So I am glad that we have this video that I could rewind later, and I'm gonna write that little principle on this book right here. Cause boy, you're dropping some good little golden nuggets right there. Inspirational. I appreciate it, sir.
It's about consistency. It's not about one day. It's easy when everything's going right. It's easy when things are coming to you easily. But when you hit adversity, who are you during the adversity? Who are you in the important moments of life? How do you act? How do you respond to things? How do you see life when everyone else is suffering and hurting and sad? What do you see? How do you envision? What do you do in those moments? Do you get sad for 10 minutes, 3 days, a year, 5 years? You choose the timeline for all this. Let it go. You won't be punished for letting it go. If you keep it with you, it lives forever. If you let it go, it gets into the universe. It disappears. You are just one small molecule in this great universe. You're just one little molecule in this big universe. There is whales much bigger than you. There's an ocean. Now think about a universe. Universe.
And people get so fixated with their little tiny problem, which they can't fix, and we're just universe, world. Nobody's the center of anything, right? We're gonna say that God is the center of everything, and the fact that you're into some trouble right now and you're not seeking Him, that is a problem, which He holds all the answers that you would like to know and you would like to get.
Amen.
Achieving that divinity in you, that is key from breaking free and out of this matrix world. Being fixated on all these distractions, it's a no need to know. These little distractions here and there. Something that happened millions of miles away. For what? You're still on whatever situation you're in right now. So whatever is happening on the other side of the world, if it's a shooting or a killing on the other side of the world, it's still not affecting you. You're still going through your problems. So instead of fixating on those problems way out there, trying to comment and be sad and talk about that, that's not going to be a benefit for you. What's going to be a benefit for you is talking about yours within yourself, writing them down, and get your problems resolved.
Well, I would say this much, just as much as that it's real that someone in a third world country is suffering, right? Just as much as it's real that someone in a third world country is suffering, is as real as you living your luxurious life at the fullest. We live in a universe of polar opposites. It will be true in both spectrums. Choose where you want to go.
There goes that choosing again. Very powerful word. You choose whatever situation you are in.
When you're making a decision, it's just a default. It's an order of. I'm making a decision in order of. Which one do you like? Ice cream or vanilla? I like vanilla because I like the color white. That's an order of something. When I choose something, I choose it because that's it. That's what I chose. Nothing else.
So if they choose suffering, that's on them.
No, that's a decision. No one necessarily chooses suffering. But then again, you get to choose what type of suffering you have. So it just depends what perspective you're going to take. Do we have anybody in the chat? I
gotta take a look here. Let me see. We had 3. If anybody would like to ask any questions right now, we would gladly answer any.
Yes, if you have any questions at all, tap. FYP. Nay, how you doing, Nay? Honey Bee, join. Let's go.
Let me see.
Ali FXOXO in the building. We're going crazy on the live. We're going crazy on the live.
Oh, that is so nice.
Oh my
Is there a way to
god.
connect that to here?
Hey, yeah, apparently. Hey, are we on YouTube right now?
Yeah, we are. I could see ourselves right now.
No, I'm saying I think I'm on YouTube again. Or am I on YouTube again? Hey, FYP. Oh, Whaley, Celia, Sassy, Smart, 57. Hey, how you doing? We are here on the Jenna, Alondra,
Shout out to
Dalvizio,
everybody.
Lisa, 2025. We have a lot of people in the chat right now. We got a lot of people in the chat. Carmen, they're coming in and out. Right, Emma, fun. That's a 6. Yup. Say hello. Say hello.
Hello, hello, dear friends. Thank you for joining us. Oh, does anybody have a question? See if they have a question there.
Anybody here have a question?
Mindset, financial, empowerment, motivation.
Mental.
What do you guys want to listen to? How can we help you?
Share the chat. Hey, Carla, Clara. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Thank you for joining. Yvette, thank you for joining the chat. Share. FYP. Bobby Gibson. Hello. Any questions about anything in the financial education realm? Let's go. Double tap. FYP. Katie joined in the building. Hey, how are you doing? Oh, you like my hair. I like your hair too.
Okay.
Yeah. Someone sent a finger heart. Let's go. Right now, we're asking questions. Anything about credit, mindset coaching, things that matter to you. Oh, I'm doing fantastic, Katie. Benny here is doing fantastic as well. We are live on YouTube. Thank you for joining us.
All right.
Please, if you guys have any questions, drop them down in the comments. Like, FYP. You know,
drop them down.
All that. Drop them down. Drop them down. We're here together right now. Me and Benny going live together. Buddies forever. Ali, thank you for all the support. I love you. You're amazing. I hope everything's going well in your life. God bless you, Baruch Hashem. Woman, you are amazing. Oh, and my suit looks cool. Oh, you're making me blush.
Complimented on your suit?
I know. They're making me blush. Brianna, hi. How you doing? Tap. Join us on the YouTube. Anybody ask any questions?
No. Not yet. Well, I got a question for them so they could respond. Okay?
Go ahead.
Grab a little pen and paper. Whenever you got any problems to resolve, you're going to grab a little pen and paper. You're going to write these down and you're going to say it in your head, right? So you're going to close your eyes. You're going to remember these questions, okay? And I want you to just think about it. Maybe stay 10 minutes, maybe stay 15, 20, 30 minutes. You're going to close your eyes. You're going to sit in a nice, quiet place. And you're going to ask yourself, deep down, who am I? And just let that thought fade away in your head, okay? Don't go in too deep of who am I and start thinking about all these things. Just say, who am I? Very slowly, okay? In your mind, dark room, who am I? Okay? What do I want? That is another question you'll ask yourself. Write that down very slowly, let it fade away from your head. What is my purpose? Okay. Let it fade away. Take a deep breath. Feel that silence. The last one. What am I grateful for? You should be asking those questions to your inner self every single day for personal development, because your mind is going to keep on seeking those answers. Okay? And when you seek, you will find. When you knock, the door will be open. Right? Seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added into you. That is what we're seeking within ourselves. Let that conscious mind seek those questions. Ask yourself every day. You have to remain in silence. Too much clutter of noise going around, feeding your mind with all this information. You want to center yourself. Go outside on your nice garden. Go in a place that is just isolated from all this chaotic world that we live in, and ask yourself those four
Jesus
questions.
was isolated for a time, and then Jesus was isolated for a time, and he created greatness. And I want you to realize
40 nights. Yep.
Yeah. Died at 33. 333. There's a lot of symbolical things in these numerations. There's a lot of important things happening.
Take it away, Ray.
I want you to see and think about this clearly, that everything in life is speaking to you. You're just not listening. What are you listening to? You're listening to yourself. Garbage. Get that shit out of here. If somebody talked to you like how you talk to yourself, you would fight them. You wouldn't stand for it. And you allow it, and you don't cut it off. You live with the anxiety. You live with the suffering. You want to be with it. Let it go. Walk down into that journey and really pay attention where you're at in this specific journey. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. It's your journey. Not everything I'm proud about. There's not. Life is a success. Life is amazing. Life is great. Hey, it's been great for Vinny and I. It's great, but it took time.
Indeed, it did. What a beautiful time to be living.
What a beautiful time. What a beautiful time for us to take this moment and be a contribution to others. If you are a contribution to others, you will make more money. I promise. What can I do for others? Business is commerce, right? And it's for others. It is not for yourself. You do not create a service for yourself. You're in service. You're in service. Just like in the Marines, you're in service. What does it mean to be in service? What does it mean to be in service? I said they ain't ready for it yet. They might as well give up. If you talk to yourself in that negative way, you would beat up somebody for that same type of language. What story and narrative are you creating out in this universe? Is it a benefit to you? And if it's not serving you, and if it's not serving you, let it go.
Let it go.
Attachments will do you no good. They will hurt you. Let it go. Have you watched Avatar?
Yes, I have.
Good. It's a good show. He was a monk. He shows a lot of good things in that show.
I thought you were going to ask about Frozen because of the Let It Go, but never mind. Go Avatar.
Oh my God, PTSD with the Let It Go, Let It Go.
At least you got something out of that movie, Let It Go. Let it go.
Ali,
It tells you so many times.
FXOXO, do you have a question for us? Do you have a question for us? Any questions? Oh, oh, oh.
No?
No, she's asking. She's typing.
Okay.
She's typing. She
Interesting.
said, "What does UCC mean?" It means that. Wow, that's an advanced question. Why would somebody ask that? Uniform Commercial Code. That's what that means. Now, wow,
Wow, that's a good question.
wow, I know. Everybody, follow. At
What
Ali
is a
FXOXO.
UCC?
Follow TikTok. Ali FXOXO. Yes. What did you say? UCC? Yeah. Uniform Commercial Code. That is the answer. Uniform Commercial Code. The uniform commercial code.
Now there's the UCC
follow.
1, there's UCC laws, Uniform Commercial Code. If you type that in, it's going to give you a book about that thick.
That's
And
the
there-
Monopoly book.
It's got Article 1, Article 2. I think it's all the way until Article 10. So it's got 10 articles total. It talks about exchanges, entities, negotiable instruments.
Hey Vinny, I want to leave off. I want to let you know something, right? I want to tap into something.
Go
Some
for
of
it.
you guys want to borrow money from the bank, but your own mother won't let you borrow $10. What is wrong with you? What are we doing here in this universe? I want you to realize that if your own mother can't trust you, what makes you think other people trust you and the bank trusts you? What are you going to do in this scenario? You have to become credible. Why do they call it credit? Because you have to be credible. Think about it. Credible. You have to be credible. I need you guys to walk with me in this journey. This is a spiritual journey. This is a spiritual awakening. You need to wake up. No one's going to wake you up. Red pill, blue pill, choose. Wake up. Wake up. I think this is our record-breaking moment. This is a record-breaking moment. We are been on live for an hour. We have never done it before. Here we are on live for
Did
an hour.
we answer her question though?
Did we answer your question? Is there anything else?
What was the UCC? We kind of explained it, but there's a lot about the UCC. So
There's a lot going on here today. What is it that you want to know? UCC
you're gonna learn
1308.
today. You're
Without
gonna learn
prep-
today.
What do you want to learn? What an account means? Withdraw means? We can't get there. We would get in trouble. You have to do the reading. You have to do the work. It has to be on you. Now,
I mean, it's something you could just look up too. Like we know, but how about you just go in there and read a little bit? Then we could discuss about it on a phone call or maybe a little text, right? That's a little bit better. But good
Much
question
better.
though. Good
Very
question.
good.
What is a UCC?
what is it? So,
Code of Conducts.
is there anything else you want to share today, Benny?
Anybody on YouTube would like to ask any questions about anything financial, mindset, trusts, raise good about credit stacking?
We had 123 viewers. We had 25 gifters
Bunch of
and
hearts.
22 comments. We made a record-breaking amount.
That is really
on
good.
TikTok.
That is really good.
I will
I'd
send
like
it
to
to you.
congratulate everybody who came on.
I congratulate everybody.
Thank you, my friends, for joining us.
You ended the stream?
Now I'm gonna end it in a little bit. You want to
Yeah.
finish with some strong remarks?
Go ahead.
No, you can
All
go
right.
ahead. I want you to do that. Seek that preacher inside of you.
Nah, I don't got none of that.
Come on, you
I'm
got
just,
this. For your TikTok fans,
I'm just
come
a
on.
farmer, man. I know. I got off of TikTok. I had to.
You got off of TikTok?
I needed to. I needed to get the point. I needed to get the points. I needed to stack them up real quick. So, oh man.
I'll just leave. I'll just
Wait,
leave. I'll
wait.
just leave
We're
with
going
this
on live.
then. I'll
We're
just
going
leave
on.
with this. It's a golden nugget.
We're going on Instagram Live. We're gonna go on Instagram Live. Hold that.
I'm about to cancel right now on YouTube.
No, wait. We'll still go on Instagram Live. You can cancel.
All right.
that
So
won't stop
I'm gonna
us.
leave everybody on with this, right?
Wait, but don't say it yet.
Ugh.
Let the Instagram viewers see it.
Let the Instagram views.
Let the viewers see it on Instagram. Go ahead, Vanny. You want to say something important? Go say it.
All right. All the work that you put on yourself, it's either working for you or working on you. Okay? All the work you're doing, it's working. But you have to make sure which one of those twos you're going to follow. Okay? Because just because it's working on you at a certain point, later on, it might not be working for you. It's a little bit of a puzzle there. But I'll leave with that. All work works. All principle works the same. It's up to you. How do you want to work those principles into your life? They will work.
Do not chase, attract. If you are chasing, you are not attracting.
Agreed.
If you are chasing, you are not attracting. One that attracts does not move much. It allows its own energies to flow through them, like the waters in the creek. They become one with the water. They become one with the experience. And you don't have to go try so hard to meet people. Just go outside.
True.
That's it. You go outside. Oh, I'm shy. Then quit bitching. Ooh. We'll edit that up. But yeah.
No, that was good. That was totally fine.
Look. Make a difference in your life. That's it. Make a difference in your life. Choose what you want out of this life and go after it. Full throttle. You can change your mind at any time and make anything happen. You will be surprised on what you can make happen.
You are the producer of your own life. Guide it wherever you want to guide it. That's the mindset you have to have. Whatever you want to do, you can do. Put everything else aside and just do it. Oh, I got a job. Oh, I have to work 9 to 5. Oh, I have a child. Yes, you have to take care of them. But I bet on the 30 minutes that you have extra, you're probably doing something that you shouldn't be instead of chasing your goals. That's what you should be doing with that little extra time that you got. No doubt in my mind. Whatever Ray right here, I know how hard he works and how hard he studies every single day, right? Every day he's on a different topic of financial. He's reading these different finance books. I mean, he's just non-stop. And that's how it's supposed to be. Knowledge is powerful. Knowledge is not wisdom. We got to remember
Knowledge is
that. Knowledge is
knowing.
not wisdom. Now, if you learn how to use your knowledge with guidance from God, wisdom. You were saying something?
Knowledge. How you spell knowledge? You can't spell knowledge without know. Right?
Ooh, I like that.
Knowledge, you have to know it. There's a lot of things you don't know. It's healthy to be on the unknown. It's healthy to be in the discovery. Knowing everything is impossible. So you don't know everything. But to have knowledge, you have to know at least that area.
I like that breakdown of the word knowledge. Good job. All right, my friends, we are going to leave you with this. Have a blessed night. All right. Thank you for joining us tonight. From the bottom of our hearts, we appreciate it. And be blessed. Thank you. Ray?
Thank you. We
Thank
got
you.
off the Instagram too.